Well, I finally received some luxurious side pads that I intend on putting on my Sherman. Now, I'm sure many of you guys have seen these online, and they come from Russia, from a company or a person, I'm not sure which. Goes by MonoCustomize, and I'll put a link down below for the contact information for these people. And I think they started by making these kind of pads, and they've branched out and make other products for our EUCs. And so I've been wanting these for a long time, but I've just been lazy and procrastinating. But when I met up with Frank Filmer, hey Frank, during my last tour, Southern California tour in 2020, and by the way, the next one's coming up in October 16th, 2021. So anyway, he had a Sherman, and he had these installed in his Sherman, and I rode it for a while, and I thought, okay, I got to get these. These are just like soft pillows for your legs. That's the center part is soft, and this part is harder, and so you can use them as to assist in jumping. And there are PowerPads, of course, for accelerating and braking. But the center part is soft, and it just cushions your legs. And I really I fell in love with Frank's wheel when I was riding it. So so I finally got these. And again, there will be a link down below if you want to get them directly from Russia. But if you're in the United States and you don't want to, you would rather deal with someone local, I'd recommend that you buy them from Daniel. He goes online, he goes by NY Tarzan, for New York Tarzan. And I've known Daniel for quite a while now. He comes out to California periodically, so I ride with him a couple times a year. I totally support Daniel, and you can trust him with your money. And he has these periodically in stock, but quite often you have to wait because he's an intermediary to the guys in Russia. He likes to say he's Swedish, but he comes originally from Russia, so he knows the language, and he talks. He's a good intermediary to work things out. And you can get these customized, different sizes. They can be thicker, thinner, more padding, different colors, different stitching patterns. So you can do all that through Daniel. And you might have to wait a couple months to get these. But I think it's worthwhile. So let me pull in the camera and give you a closer look at these. Okay, so it provides a little tag. I like their logo here. And a bit of leather, so you can see what these are made out of. So yes, by the way, these are made out of leather. It's about a 16th inch thick, and my knowledge of leather, I would say this is about a 4-ounce weight leather, and it's nice and soft. It's not a stiff leather. I chose these without a stitching pattern. Quite often you also see these available with a diamond stitching pattern in the center section. I must say they're beautifully made. The stitching, everything nicely stitched. Little details, like little tag, you know. It's doesn't feel like they were made in someone's garage. Very nice. There's Velcro pre-installed. Now, the Velcro is sewn onto the leather. Very nice. And they also installed the Velcro the proper way, which means the soft stuff is what gets applied to your wheel. Always put the soft Velcro against the object that's going to be having things attached to it. That's the standard. So 3 strips of Velcro. You could probably add some more if you needed to, but I'm going to assume this will be enough. So 2 thin strips and a big wide patch in the middle. So yeah, I love the quality of these. Looks like my money was well spent. Now leather, sure, you can buy imitation leather pads, and it might look good and feel good, but nothing wears like real leather. I mean, these things will be able to take an abuse, and leather just doesn't tear. I expect these things are going to last me many years on different wheels. Now I'm going to attach mine, I believe, right here above the pedal, and obviously I'm going to have to take off these original pads from a veteran, which served me well. I got some good adhesive on this. To get this residue off, I use mineral spirits. It's a mellow chemical that will not damage the finish on your shell. You have to be careful. I use this. Isopropyl alcohol will work also. Any of the mellow chemicals. Do not use acetone, lacquer thinner, or any of those kind of things. They'll dull the finish, and it kind of melts in the plastic a little bit. But because it is a mellow chemical, it does take more work to get it off, but it will eventually remove all the adhesive. You just have to be patient. Again, these pads have 3 strips of Velcro on the back, and I've decided I'm going to cover the side of my Sherman with the soft stuff. And as I've said many times before, I highly recommend this industrial strength Velcro. I buy it from Amazon. There'll be a link below if you want to get yourself some. Comes with both parts of the Velcro that you need, and it's incredibly tough. I think the industrial strength part comes about from the adhesive. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the material itself, but I love this stuff. This is wide, so I just pre-cut 3 strips, and I'll put them on. Well, I'm really happy I finally got these things. I tell you, they feel, I just have to describe them as little pillows for your sides of your legs. And then these, I think I positioned them good so that if I never need to do any climbing, that kind of stuff, I can lean forward, and same with the braking. And I really like how, I'm not a jumper, but I imagine you could use these for jumping too. But when my foot's in here like this, it's kind of locked in. So not super locked in, but definitely if I hit any big bumps, you know, this is going to keep my foot from popping off the pedal. Plus I have these spiked pedals from Chris. So if you're into luxury and you have the disposable cash, I can't say enough good things about these pads. Really, they really do come across as high quality. So reach out to Daniel if you want to get a pair for yourself, and you too can ride in luxury. All right, guys, see you later.